One of the bigger credit earning races in Gran Turismo 7 is the World Touring Car 600 on Tokyo Expressway. A great race with lots of credits available. So much so, there are quite a few different cars you can use. And here's one that I think is pretty good, and somewhat a credit earning beast around here. Here's how to earn 2 million credits an hour in the Bugatti Veyron Group 4 at Tokyo on GT7. And here it is, the World Touring Car 600 on Tokyo Expressway. 12 laps, 3 times fuel, 12 times tyre for cars up to 600 pp. Where yours for the taking up to 550,000 credits, where you can use your own car. And here's what we're using for this one, the Bugatti Veyron Group 4, with 8-litre turbocharged W16 power to boot. It's also 4-wheel drive, which will work well in our favour. Go get it from Brand Central for 350,000 credits. As the car's in Brand Central, go buy it when you want. And head over to the tuning shop. Feel free to stop by GT Auto en route if you want for new wheel rims. Either way, once in the tuning shop, pick up the sports hard tyres, high RPM turbocharger and the fully customisable racing transmission. We don't need the power restrictor or ballast for this one, as we don't need to restrict the power or alter the weight. We just need to race the PP a bit for a bit more power, and that's it. Sports hard tyres to make sure we are where we need to be, which on the car are really good. And all done, here's what we're gonna set the car to. All of the parts, with it being a race car, are fitted as standard, making this one very cheap to assemble. And the results are pretty good. And here is the setup. The Bugatti Veyron Group 4 on the outset is quite bulky, so the suspension settings are to help with weight management, mainly in cornering as the weight transfers between braking and accelerating and vice versa, as well as maximising tyre grip, meaning the car drives nice and smooth. The differential set help with cornering, in making sure the front end rotates into corners nicely without too much interference. There might be a bit owing to the weight and how fast you enter a corner, but not too much. And with these settings, you should be able to corner very easily. The fully customisable racing transmission is set to 340 km an hour, the gearing left as it comes. While the power restrictor is greyed out as we don't have one, likewise the ballast, as we don't have that either. The fully customisable ECU is set to 100, downforce is minimum on the rear and 166 on the front, and the high RPM turbocharger is active. And all done, you're good to go on 599 pp, 543 brake horsepower. We can't take any weight off, but the car does drive really well, and you shouldn't really notice it. The car on the whole will feel very stable as you make your way around the circuit, and driving it is pretty straightforward. And away we go. Fuel mix 1 and a nice smooth drive from lights to flag. The car does lose power though at its top end, as shown by the ECU, so it's naturally a short shifter. And from what I found, shifting around 6 to 6,500 RPM seems to be the sweet spot. You'll have enough fuel to easily no-stop the race. And while it isn't the fastest and you may not rocket through the pack, the car does go around the track really nicely, and is incredibly robust and efficient, and the weight on the whole is barely noticeable. And on the sports hard tyres, the handling is fantastic. You can drive offline on the damp track and just be as fast. The AI will usually race you up to the pit stops, but when they start pitting, race over. Not needing to pit is where you cash in on this car's big advantage, and you will build a very comfortable lead. As long as you don't rev it out too much and are careful around the AI, and don't make contact with any walls, bring it in. This one finishing in 26.23, winning by 45.8 seconds, averaging mid to high 209s to low 210s a lap, with a fastest lap of 209.5. In the end, a very straightforward victory. And with that, with the clean race bonus, that's 825,000 credits. Rounded up to an hour, that's roughly 2 million credits, earning 68,750 credits per lap. Don't worry if you're still moving through the order after a few laps, you will be at the front soon enough. This one is just a case of sit and wait. All of the AI will pit at least once, and as the track dries out as the race goes on, you'll soon pick up the pace anyway, to come through and get it done. And there we are, 2 million credits an hour in the Bugatti Veyron Group 4. A credit earning beast for sure. Minimal outgoings, maximum returns. This car really is a great choice for this race. Power, reliability, handling, durability, this thing is a machine. Not the quickest, but doesn't need to be. The Veyron is more than capable, and will get to work earning you those credits with great efficiency. For a good bout of credit grinding on this one, this car definitely has you covered. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, or live stream. Thanks for watching.